There are moments in life etched into the very fabric of your soul that define everything you are, everything you become. For me, it was not a single moment, but a lifetime woven with the threads of destiny, fear, and an unwavering call. I was born into chains, raised in palaces, and then cast into the wilderness. But it was there, in the desolate silence, that I heard a voice, a whisper that would shatter empires and lead a nation to freedom. I am Moses, and this is my story. My earliest memories are not of my true mother, but of the grandeur of Pharaoh's court. I was a Hebrew, born under a decree of death, saved by a basket on the Nile, and raised as a prince of Egypt. I learned their ways, their sciences, their power. Yet, a part of me always knew I was an outsider. I saw my people, the Israelites, toiling under the brutal lash of Egyptian taskmasters, their cries echoing in my heart. One day, I could no longer bear it. I saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, and in a moment of rage I intervened. I killed the Egyptian. Fear, raw and primal, gripped me. I fled, leaving behind the only life I had ever known. A prince turned fugitive, seeking refuge in the vast, unforgiving desert of Midian. Years turned into decades. I married, had children, and became a shepherd. The desert became my home, its silence a balm to my troubled soul. I thought my past was buried, my destiny forgotten. But God had other plans. One ordinary day, tending my flock near Mount Horeb, I saw a bush ablaze, yet it was not consumed. A voice, powerful yet gentle, called my name from the flames. It was the voice of God, the God of my ancestors. He commanded me to return to Egypt, to confront Pharaoh, and to lead his people, my people, out of bondage. Me? A stuttering shepherd, a murderer, a man who had fled? I argued, I pleaded, but his will was unyielding. He promised to be with me, to give me the words, and to send my brother Aaron to speak for me. With a trembling heart, I agreed. Returning to Egypt was like stepping into a nightmare. Pharaoh, my foster brother, was unyielding. He scoffed at the idea of letting his slave labor force go. So God unleashed his power. 10 plagues, each more terrifying than the last, descended upon Egypt. Water turned to blood, frogs, gnats, flies, livestock disease, boils, hail, locusts, darkness. Each time Pharaoh promised to let us go, only to renege once the plague lifted. The final plague, the death of the firstborn, was the most devastating. Only those who marked their doorposts with the blood of a lamb were spared. That night, the cries of Egypt were unbearable. Pharaoh, broken, finally commanded us to leave. We left in haste, a multitude of men, women, and children, carrying what little we had, guided by a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. Freedom. It was a taste sweeter than any delicacy in Pharaoh's palace. But our joy was short-lived. Pharaoh once again changed his mind. His chariots thundered behind us, trapping us against the vast, impassable Red Sea. Panic erupted. My people cried out, blaming me, wishing they had died in Egypt. But God spoke to me. Why do you cry out to me? Tell the Israelites to move on. With his command I raised my staff, and the waters parted, creating a dry path through the sea. We walked across, thousands upon thousands, as the walls of water stood sentinel on either side. As the last of us reached the other shore, the waters crashed back, engulfing Pharaoh's army. We were truly free. The wilderness was a harsh teacher. 40 years we wandered, a generation learning to trust in God's provision. He fed us with manna from heaven, brought water from a rock, and protected us from our enemies. It was a time of immense challenge, of doubt, and of profound revelation. On Mount Sinai, amidst thunder and lightning, God called me to him. There he gave me the 10 Commandments, laws etched in stone, a covenant for his people, a guide for righteous living. It was a moment of awe, of terror, and of immense responsibility. I descended from the mountain, bearing the very words of God, only to find my people worshiping a golden calf. My anger burned, and I shattered the tablets. But God, in his infinite mercy, forgave them, and I carved new tablets, a renewed covenant. My journey was long, filled with triumphs and failures, moments of profound faith and moments of human weakness. I saw my people grow from a scattered band of slaves into a nation, bound by God's law and his promise. I led them to the very edge of the promised land, a land flowing with milk and honey, a land I would never enter myself due to my own disobedience. From the peak of Mount Nebo I gazed upon it, a vision of hope and fulfillment. My work was done. I had delivered them, not just from Egypt, but to the threshold of their destiny. My life was a testament to God's power, his patience, and his unwavering love for his people. I was just a man, a shepherd, a prince, a fugitive, but in his hands I became an instrument of liberation, a voice for the voiceless, and a leader who witnessed the impossible. And through it all, I learned that true freedom is not just from physical chains, but from the chains of fear and doubt, found only in absolute trust in the Almighty.